Hello folks, welcome to a Walkie talkie. I honestly did not expect to be doing this, but Philip Schofield is back on Channel 5 for a 3-part documentary of living on a deserted island for 10 days. My fucking arse. If anything gets close to going whoopsie, he has a full team behind him. What a lying little rogue. What a lying fuck. Honestly, it really does get up my fucking nostrils. Right? And he's doing this allegedly as a form of therapy. Was the therapy ITV and This Morning not good enough for you, Pip? Fuck's sake. But yes, and he has been having swipes this morning, a couple of swipes at Holly Willy Bullshitter. Nah, I don't have any form of sympathy for her either. Yeah, we're going to go on a bus soon. I have no sympathy whatsoever. I think this is going to be the quickest walkie-talkie I'm going to ever do in my life. Right? I have no sympathy for him. He's trying to say going into the wilderness for 10 days is going to help him. I say not. I say if you are really therapy ready, you would have multiple tabs open of your computer, and hopefully it doesn't have porn on it. But anyway, them tabs will have links to therapy practitioners in his area. This has been one mammoth glory hunt for him. I said glory hunt, not glory hole. He needs to go to therapy and talk things out. I am aware that, as said, ITV/This Morning did give a therapy package that was much better than Matthew McGreevy's. Has that ran its course? Has he got to a point where the therapist feels he's able to move on and go somewhere else? Or did the pot of money from behind the sofa just run out? Or did he just duck out when he realised all the problems around him and nobody else? You know, it's just so, it's a smack in the face for anybody who has been sexually mistreated. It's also a smack in the face to anybody who's going through or had went through therapy, counselling, psychotherapy or psychology. This is just an absolute piss take. You know, boredom has finally made him contact Channel 5. The channel isn't that good anyway. And they said, oh, come on in, film a pervy little pedo pal. And they gave him a TV show and a bunch of money, a bunch of cameras. 10 days is 240 hours. Right? On an island on his own. For even the best minded person and the well mentally settled type person, that is really long, and it could push you to the brink. I don't think he's been pushed to the brink. Right? His team are probably not any more than 100 yards away from him. They're just out of camera sight. That's all it is. There's nothing new, there's nothing fresh, there's nothing. Absolutely bugger all. They are testing him on his complete aloneness. No. My God. Even if they are just like a mile or two away, or they're in some B&B, Airbnb knockoff bullshit, the whole thing is bullshit. And if he thinks anybody's actually paying attention to it, then he must be suffering delusions of grandeur. The best course of advice from me to him: go get therapy. We don't want to see you until you're through significant amounts of therapy. And I think the money from behind the sofa, that's a metaphor for the ITV / This Morning therapy pack, has just came to an end. He needs to go into his bank account, put in a few digits and numbers, and receive proper therapy, because digging down on people that you worked with that helped keep your secret with Mr. McGreevy, that is not right. He needs to come to terms with, he has used a lot of people for a long amount of time, and it all came crashing to an end, and they've all came bubbling to the surface quite rightly, and the way McGreevy was treated was nothing apart from criminal. With regard to that house and the foreclosure, normal foreclosure is anything between 14 days and 31 days, and to be honest, that was a crook lawyer. That was a crook lawyer that was dealing with that to get it done quick. And it was only done on a quick so that it would bamboozle and flummox Mr. McGreevy, and the house would become yours, and take all McGreevy's old technology, take any chance of ever securing evidence for a conviction. And we know what a conviction would be. I've already used the word, but anyway, my bus is just due to park in. Oh, this is it. This is because car parked in front of the bus and whatever else. Hold 2 minutes. Hiya, it's up to Knightswood Cross. Cheers. So yeah, general summary. The house was foreclosed much quicker than normal, and that enabled him to get into a house full of McGreevy's stuff and take away stuff that could have valuable data that could actually cement arrests and convictions. But that's Philip all over, isn't it? And the lawyer that he used was known to be underhand, thus a quick foreclosure. I would never want to see that guy back in telly again. You know, after his stint of 3 documentaries about being in a lonely island, once that's done, I want Chalvai to go, oh my goodness, he's damaged goods, and drop him the way everybody else has, because everyone knows the tune of the song now. It's time to give up. It's time for Mr. Schofield to go and get therapy instead of hurting people no matter where it goes. I think that's the end of my walkie talkie, folks, and I'll catch you later.